Good morning everyone. How are you? I hope you always in good condition. Today is an important day for me because I've got chance to talk with the professional doctor. He is Dr. Haddy Hadiyatullah and we are going to talk about an interesting topic today. Wait a minute, I'll check the joining request from Dr. Haddy Hadiyatullah. Well, while we wait, in this session, I'm Sofia Damayanti and Dr. Haddy Hadiyatullah will talk about an important topic. This is about the mental health awareness, especially about the importance of mental health, how the COVID-19 affecting mental health, how to take care of our mental health in this pandemic, and other interesting things about mental health, and I'm ready to excited about it. Wait.
Yeah.
Hi, Dr. Haddy. How are you doing today?
Hello. I'm fine, thank you. And how about you?
I'm fine too, thanks. Dr. Haddy, we are going to talk about mental health, right?
Yes.
What is mental health in your opinion?
Mental health includes our emotional, physical, and social well-being. It affects how we think, how we feel, and how we act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relation to the others, and make choices. Mental health is important at every stage from our life since we child and until we adult. Of course, mental health is affected by some things psychological, including biological factors, life experiences, and family history. Mental problem is a common thing, but is we can recover because mental health is a problem, and the doctor function is to recover that is sickness.
Wow, really nice explanation. As we know, mental health awareness is really important for us. But in fact, a lot of people are not really care about it. So, why mental health awareness is important?
Of course, it is important because when we learn about mental health, it means we're learning about ourselves. When we know about ourselves, we can choose and think wisely what we should gonna do next and what we do in our future.
Okay, I understand. And the next question is, why are mental health service important?
Of course, because it is important. Because when we have a good mental health, the probability of successful tasks will increase. Everyone wants a successful life, right? Successful life starts with successful in self first.
Okay, everyone, from Dr. Haddy's explanation, we can know that mental health service is important for us. Let's move to the mental illness. Dr. Haddy, what causes of mental illness?
And the main causes of mental illness is well not known, but we can conclude the three factors who can trigger mental illness. The first one is specific biological factors such as genetics, infection, brain damage, prenatal damage, substance abuse, and other factors. And the second one is psychological factor, traumatic in past like physical abuse, sexual abuse, and racial abuse, important loss, neglect, and poor ability to the others. And the last one is environmental factors. When we lost someone meaningful for our life, like death and divorce, dysfunction of family, feelings of anger, loneliness, changing jobs and schools, and social cultures. There are three things to can make trigger the mental illness.
All right, I can understand. I have a simple question, but sometimes disturbing thought of some people. Is mental illness hereditary?
Yes, it is, but when we talk about the main cause, it's not the main cause. It's just type of an iceberg. It's just one cause who can trigger the mental illness, not the main cause.
What kinds of mental illness are able to be genetically inherited?
The common things we see in life is schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a disease when attack a human who can feel, think, and behave clearly. Schizophrenia is a dysfunction of speech and didn't can concentrate, and some memory may be lost. Decreased in daily activities and decreased participation in daily activities. It is a sign of schizophrenia.
Wow, I can understand. You gave the very great explanation. Then, why is it important to learn about mental health?
Of course, it is important. So everyone wants a successful life, right? Because successful start with successful in self first. Because mental health affect everything in our life. So if we good, the successful of life will be more increases.
Indeed, you said that learn about mental health is important. I want to know your opinion about should mental health be part of the school syllabus?
Yes, it is because it is important to have a self-understand because we want our future generation have a health physicality and mentality. And the perfect ways to start mental health physicality and mentality is implication of an early age in school so that our next leader can make a regulation wisely and correctly because their mental and physicality is health.
Okay, sounds great. I agree with you. Dr. Hadi, is walking and exercise good for mental health?
Of course, people who exercise regularly tend to have a more innermost sense of wealth. They feel more energetic through all day, sleep better at night, and have a sharper memories, and feel more relaxed and positive about everything in their life. And it's powerful medicine. So when we have a regular exercise, medicine is more great system, and it is walking good for mental health? Yes, it is because when we walk, we don't usually walk alone. So we invite our friends, and when we invite our friends, we can talk, share stories. It is good for our health because we don't feel loneliness when we invite our friends.
Alright, let's move and talk between mental health and COVID-19. Dr. Hadi, how is COVID-19 affecting mental health?
COVID-19 can trigger many things in our lives, especially in mental illness, such as stress. Because we keep stay at home, we feel bored and can't do anything. It can increase the possibility of the stress. And we see many people losing their loved one, like lovers, friends, families. It can trigger the environmental factors in that. And we can see so many husbands losing their wives because economic reason or another reason because of COVID-19. It can also trigger the environmental factors in divorce. And the most we often seen is psychological factor is so many people can communicate with others because this pandemic we can meet face to face and they feel lonely. And lonely is a serious thing because it can trigger mental illness.
Alright, in this pandemic, most of people in the world install TikTok application. There are so many contents on TikTok. Not only then, there are also many tutorials and other contents that interesting to make viewers not bored. Is it true that TikTok is the most harmful for mental health? If yes, why? And if not, why is it then? Why is it not?
Well, we talk about it. It's not 100% correct, but it's true because often we see in the TikTok make our mental goes down because so many things not good for our health can seem unwantedly and not good for our health can seem in TikTok. Such as many people who have more good looking from us make a content of TikTok and can make us insecure, which is not good for our health. And there are certain things better if we didn't know that things because we are just a human and we can know anything in their life. Many life good advice and fact probably can make us mental down and suffer mental illness.
Alright, COVID-19 is more than a year in this world. Because of there so many impact that caused by COVID-19, like the schools and other public facilities closed, and also there are some adults lost their job. Do you have any suggestion how can teenagers and their parents take care of their mental health during the COVID-19 pandemic?
Yes, of course, there are certain things we can do to prevent the effect of COVID-19. It don't can we avoid, but we can minimize. The first one is limit of use in social media and news. Keep up to date with news is a good thing, but as we've seen, so many bad news happen and appear in the news, so we should limit our social media issues and news uses. But we don't need to uninstall the application, but minimize the using of application. And the second one is busy yourself with various activities. In this pandemic era, we should stay at home. It means we can have more time to try a new hobbies and reading books, do art, watching TV series, and try a new language. It is effective rather than self alone, but busy yourself with various activities. And the third one is stay social. In this pandemic era, we didn't have to face, but in this technological era, we have technology, we have internet, we have Zoom, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, so we can communicate with other people in social media and internet. We don't have to face. And the most common thing, like I stated before, we don't need to feel lonely. So stay social can avoid our form of loneliness. And the last one is keep your body healthy. COVID-19 is a virus who attack our respiration system. So we can avoid the effect of COVID-19 by improving our immune system. What we can do to improve our immune system? We can do exercise regularly, sleep well, and diet, avoiding smoking and caffeine. And the most important thing is exercising regular, because in exercise we can help to improve our immune system, so the effect of COVID-19 can be avoided minimally.
Wow, really nice explanation. Thank you, Dr. Hadi. Hopefully, this will be useful for all of us and will motivate us to take care of our mental health, because it is very, very important and give a lot of benefit. Very interesting discussion in this session. Let's just end this Instagram live session this time. Thank you for our loyal followers. Also, thank you so much to our special guest, Dr. Haddy Hadiyatullah. I wish we could meet again. See you. Have a nice day.
See you, Sophia. Thank you for joining this live.
Yes.